Okay, we are men's 5K. There's one section. There were 26 athletes signed up. I don't know if some of them may have scratched.
It looks like a full start though. We got 2 rows of people.
Yeah, we have a large field here. It'll get strung out pretty quickly.
It's beautiful out.
This is the featured men's race of the evening, the 5,000. There are 2 rabbits. They'll be running 68 pace. That's 14:10 for the entire distance.
So we got 2 rabbits.
Kevin Coop, one of the rabbits.
Kevin Cooper.
Great man.
Great guy who I think ran really well in the, was that the 1500? Yeah, it was
1500.
1500. He looks to be pacing 12 laps. I will go through the field. M5000 is our top seed, unattached.
200 meters, 32.5 for the rabbit.
Phillips, the Heartbreakers. John Busk. Dan Crowley of Battle Road Track Club, former an Amherst graduate. Ben Dorian, Daniel Schaefer, Timothy Gill, Brad Mish, Brady Graves, Michael Creedon, Ryan Stender, Cameron Umar, who ran the 1500 as well earlier. Sam Montclair.
400 meters, 66 high for the rabbit. Kevin Cooper, who ran the 1500 earlier this evening.
Daniel Raboyne, Anthony Pizzo. Alan
He is followed
Handel,
by Cameron Ulmer, who also ran the 1500.
Scott Berger, Luke Devon, Daniel Bialis, who's got the man bun going today.
Very strong man
Very
bun.
strong.
Probably one of the strongest in the heat, I'd say.
Matched.
Behind those 2 is Ben Fazio.
Michael Weinenberg, Brian Ward Sims, and Daniel Silverman. So big field.
Followed by Jonathan Phillips.
Coop is pacing, and he looks.
As they pass 600 meters, 11 laps to go.
This looks like a guy who's just out there just enjoying life. He knows he doesn't have to run the full 5K. He can just.
You're gonna be having fun if you know you're not doing all 12 and a half laps.
It's a great feeling when you're doing that because
It's kind of like being an uncle.
Yeah,
You get to
exactly.
hang out with.
or like if someone
have fun.
If someone asks you to like babysit or like puppy sit their new pup,
Yeah.
and like you get over and you get all the fun of it, but none of the
chores.
cleaning up of the poop
Exactly.
that comes with having an actual dog yourself.
Or running a 5K.
Yeah, so they're coming through in.
800 meters, 216 on the nose.
That's 4:32 pace. That's fast, but there's a big group. There's let's see, 3, 6. There's 9 athletes, all kind of in that group. I'll get to some of those names as they come around here. But Dan
One of which is our very own Daniel Crowley.
Dan Crowley is in there.
He's been consistently clipping off 1430s.
Yep. Ben Fazio, our top seed, is in there. We have
This is Kevin Cooper, the
Jonathan
rabbit.
Phillips.
Moving through the first kilometer.
And Daniel Schaefer is in
2
there.
minutes 50. Dead on 14:10 pace. He is followed by Ulmer, and Fazio, and Phillips,
So they're on 14:10
and
pace.
Timothy Gill.
14:10, I would be very impressed with that. I think that would be a tremendous performance here. I don't know what won it last year. Do you remember, Guido?
I do not. But historically, low 15s.
Low 14?
Or excuse me, low 14s.
Yeah. It's going to be in the mix with the win.
Yep.
Okay, so 68.
Just over 324 at 1,200 meters, 3 laps. Cooper
looks
continuing
like a man
to lead.
knows how to run 68-second pace for
They call him the human metronome.
for days on end. Which pacing is not. It's kind of a hard task. I mean, if you do it well, they shouldn't notice you, and if you do it poorly, you are the absolute most hated person on the track. So he's doing a good job. I think number 12 there, Cam Ulmer. I don't know if he's pacing as well. He's in the T-shirt.
I think he's pacing.
Yeah, which
9 to go, and the honest pace has made the lead pack into a line.
We've been contender for the second best man bun though. Bib number 15, Joshua Shanks. If we can get a zoom in on him, on Dallas, we can have folks vote in the comment section of the video.
We'll be sure to. Yeah, we'll get maybe a side by side, still photo up.
We'll see what we can do. Coop looks behind him though. I don't know if he's. I'm not sure if he's dropping out here or. He looks like
their very own Dan Bialis right there.
Yep.
And at 1,600 meters, Cooper steps off. Ulmer takes over, 4 minutes 33.
So he let him through right at the pace that he wanted. Kevin Cooper steps off. Now Cam Ullman taking over pacing duties. We've got a pack of 4 guys behind him. Dan Crowley has fallen back a little bit. I'll see if I can get to these names. We've got seed number 1, Ben Fazio. Seed number 2, Jonathan Phillips. That's seed number 6, Daniel Schaefer. And seed number 7, Timothy Gill, all running 14:10 pace. And a small chase pack.
Homer leading them through 8 to go, followed by Fazio and Phillips. Been running in that order since the gun went off.
We have some issues sometimes with the camera, so hopefully it stays on. Up, and the pacer drops out. So they're on their own now, and they've got plenty of race left.
Now the man in 4th, he did the first, that's Tim Gill.
Yep.
He ran like
2K for the leaders. Now Fazio, 5 minutes 41.
at the first meet.
Wow.
So this will be a monumental improvement from that.
Oh, if he can keep that up.
Just a shade over 14:10 pace now for this lead trio.
Yeah, that last lap was a 69, folks, so they're slowing a little bit. We'll see if somebody can inject some pace here. It would probably help. It looks like seed number 2, Jonathan Phillips, is vaguely interested in moving around Dorian, but not all that interested. He settles back in a second.
Fazio, Phillips, and Schaefer, your top 3 with 7 to go.
7 to go is a tough spot.
I was thinking it's 7's, it's not,
You don't really know where anything is. You're kind of,
you're not really halfway there.
yeah, you're hurting. This is a danger zone for most athletes in a 5K on a track. Up, and it looks like Jonathan Phillips has decided to move into 1st. Decides the pace is too slow, so he takes it himself.
And Jonathan Phillips taking over as they approach 6 laps.
That was a 68 or 69.
6:52 and change at 6 laps.
But they're moving well. I don't know if 14:10 is doable at this point, but we'll see. Typically,
Pace slipping a bit on that
slight
6th
negative
lap.
split.
Phillips looking to keep it honest. Halfway point goes in about 7:08.
So they're around 14:16.
Now Phillips, Fazio, Schaefer.
Phillips is from the Heartbreak.
Gill in
24
4th.
years old. I don't know too much about him.
Graves in 5th. 6 to go for the leaders as they begin lapping some of the slower runners.
Lito, what is your favorite lap of the 5K?
I'd have to say the first one,
Yeah.
because you're bulletproof on the first lap. Everyone's bulletproof the first lap of a 5K.
Right. It's not that fast of a pace. So you
No,
feel okay.
and the last lap, I think no matter what, the last lap was also great. Whether having an awful race or a great race, because it's all over.
Yeah.
And 7 laps for the leader, Phillips, 8:03.
I don't even know what you would say other
Just
than
over 70 seconds for
Yeah,
his
if you're
last
saying like,
lap.
oh, the 8th lap,
Fazio and Schaefer.
lap
Now
9.
Schaefer and Fazio trying to keep that gap down.
Phillips is pulling away, passing a lot of runners here. He's coming up on Dan Bialis here.
honing in on the man bun.
Yep.
You can believe that.
Bialis looks to be running well, though. I don't know what his pace is per se. He's got 6 to go. Phillips has got 5 to go. So he's got a 2K to go.
And with 5 to go for our leaders, that's 3K. 3,000 meters for Phillips, passes in 8:39. Schaefer right on his heels. Fazio in 3rd, not too far back.
Let's go, Crowley.
Crowley is in, I think, 8th right now, or 7th.
It's hard to tell. There's so much action
Yeah.
on every turn. Every straightaway and every turn right now, there's
Yep.
something going on. There's a story to be told.
Every race is its own story, Steve, as you know.
I do know.
And you get to choose.
8 laps, 3,200 meters, 9:15.
Hopefully it's not a horror.
No.
Phillips with Schaefer right on his heels.
They're usually romantic comedies.
Well, you've had some. I mean, we've all had our comedic races where it's almost comical how poorly everything goes. You have some dramatic races. You have some, kind of procedural, just general run-of-the-mill races. But Phillips and Schaefer are looking good. They're laboring just a bit, but that would be expected.
5 to go, thanks to
4 to go for the leaders.
Oh,
4 to
excuse me, 4 to
go.
go.
Mile to go.
Mile left, 2/3 done.
Continues to be Phillips, and then Schaefer, and then Fazio and Gill.
We have a good race developing here. It's great weather for it. It's not too
Yeah,
hot.
it's cooled down a bit since the
Yeah.
start of the race.
It's not windy.
Yeah, those flags are not moving at all.
No, and this track can get very windy, as we know from our many workouts here.
That's right.
Members of the Battle Road track club, it can get quite windy out.
Very windy and very cold. Not like tonight though.
Yep.
This is a good night for racing.
9 laps, 10 minutes, 28.
70, 71, 72 there.
It's about a 72 and change for their last lap.
So
Slowing
they've slowed significantly. They're probably
Timothy Gill is actually, he's hungry for him.
that's the person you said ran 14:45 at the last.
I believe so. I could be mistaken. We can leave a comment in the comment section and prove me wrong, but I believe he was 1440s.
If he continued, I mean, he would get the award for biggest PR if he can keep this up. Because I think even if they
3 to go.
slow down, they're still
Dan
going to be
Schaefer taking over the lead.
30.
Yeah, so there's Gill right
11:04
there.
with 3 laps to go.
If Gill keeps him in his sight,
Oh, Gill's moved to the lead actually.
no, Gill's in 3rd right
Oh,
now.
sorry, Gill's in 3rd.
They have similar uniforms though. It's okay.
Sorry. Schaefer's in 3rd.
Dan Schaefer?
I'm familiar with the back of Gill's jersey.
Yeah.
He beat me pretty well at the first 5K of the season.
Yep.
How's
our friend Dan Bialis doing?
And 4 kilometers, 11
for the
minutes
man
40.
11:40 through the 4K.
That last K went in about 3 minutes for our leader, Dan Schaefer.
Bialis is over there.
There he is. He's been with that guy the whole race.
Yep.
They've been trading laps.
One of the interesting things I will say about a 5K is you develop these like in-race, I don't know if you want to call them friendships or
They could be. It depends how they go. Yeah.
Enemy ships, I don't know. Like, you develop some people that maybe you've never even seen the guy before.
2 to go for our lead 2, Schaefer and
Suddenly you're
Phillips.
working together and trying to achieve something together.
Yeah.
A little over 12:15 for them
Shake
with
hands
2
at the
laps
end,
left.
and that's
You part ways.
yeah. You part ways, and you get back into your car. He gets into his car, and maybe you see him 2 years later at some other race. So it's interesting.
Or maybe you're stuck with him in the press box filming.
Could be that as well. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen that occur. So Schaefer and Phillips. Oh, Phillips takes the lead now. It's a good battle between these two.
Yeah.
They're going back
And
and
Phillips taking over again in the lead.
Yeah,
So they go through 11 laps, 12 minutes 52.
They'll be coming up to what, the bell lap?
yeah, they're coming up on the bell lap.
So
Lap and a half to go.
don't want to leave anything out there. Let's ask these guys what their favorite lap was after the race.
90% of the race done, and the outcome is still up in the air.
Back to you with that data. Let's go, Dan! It looks like Phillips
Phillips and Schaefer.
strong. Schaefer.
Phillips taking over again in the lead as they approach the bell.
Timothy Gill.
Tim Gill right there.
1 lap to go, 13:27.
1 lap to go. 13:27.
Gill now in 3rd and closing strong.
Wow, Gill coming on strong. I don't know if he can catch Schaefer. Probably not, but he's certainly closing.
He ran what seemed to be a very
Jonathan
consistent
Phillips.
race.
Yeah.
Approaching 200 to go. That's 12 laps, just over 14 minutes.
Yeah, he'll probably be
Getting some room between him and Dan Schaefer.
14:30.
Gill in 3rd.
Wow, Gill. Gill may grab 2nd. I don't know. It would take a tremendous.
If there was 300 more meters left, he probably would.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Into the final stretch. Jonathan Phillips.
With a good solid.
Coming through the line, finishing strong. 14:33 unofficially. Dan Schaefer in 2nd.
14:40.
14:39, 14:40, and Gill comes in 3rd. 14:43. All unofficial.
And Here comes our early leader, M5000. Here comes Brad Mish of the BAA.
Looks like he'll get under 15.
Sneaks under 15, 14:57 or thereabouts.
One more time, Andy. One more, buddy.
Don't take any sub 15 for granted.
No.
Any sub 15 you got.
Sub 15 is something that few people can do. So not a bad effort. Here comes Dan Crowley. I don't think he'll be thrilled with this race, but
He's had a very good season though.
oh yeah.
In cross country, indoors and outdoors, so he's allowed an off day every now and then.
Yep. He comes across in 15:34, 15:34.
You got to give him credit though. He went out with the lead pack.
Yep.
Last week they were going like that.
Is MSBL's finishing?
Remember when you were driving in this area?
We'll have to see.
Yeah, I know.
We have one left to go.
It's over there.
I mean, if he's finishing, he just ran the race of his life. I think he's got one left to go. Dan Bialis.
Well, in Bialis' defense, he just did corporate challenge but 2 days ago.
Yeah. Dan is a great guy.
One of the best man bun growers I know.
As we finish up this men's 5K, we have one race left on the docket, which is the women's 5K. Just one heat.
I think we'll have our friend Holly Reese
Holly
leading the
Reese
charge.
is in there. We've got some New Balance Boston athletes in there, so it should be a barn burner.
Does your brain hurt because it's pink?
My least favorite lap. What's your least favorite lap of the 5K?
I think it's the lap where it's more of a concept, but it's the lap where you know it's over, unfortunately. That voice inside your head wins, and it just says, Stevie, my boy, today's not your day. And sometimes that's on lap 2. Sometimes it's lap 2, sometimes it's lap 8, but that lap is always unfavorable.
Yeah. You like the indoor or the outdoor 5K better?
The 25 laps indoors can be very daunting. I've had success in both, and I've had failures in both. The one thing I might actually prefer indoor, because you know exactly what the weather's going to be like. You don't have to worry about wind, don't have to worry about rain, but there's trade-offs too.
We will get to some of those trade-offs in the women's 5K as our last finisher comes across the line right around 17:40.